Okay, in last session, we discussed about how to build a calculator API, okay, with different endpoints like addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So here, let me go back to my API. So let me open this. See, how many of you joined today? Only first class? No one?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes. Hey, Harish. I think you joined today, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So, previous recordings I can share with you. You just go through that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Today I'm continuing with that part. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here I created addition, subtraction, multiplication, and as well as division. Okay. So here total how many lines of code is there? 130 lines.
130.
Yeah,
In 9.
almost 130.
130.
So in this is our root file. Okay. In this root file, we should not write,
Hi, Kishore.
Yeah, go on.
I have a question here, actually, So here for addition, we have the integer, right? So whenever we pass the 0, it's giving the bar request, right?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
it could be we should give any number from 1, right?
Yes, yes.
But I tried for multiplication without giving the example. And I take first number as a false and second is true.
Okay.
So false means it's optional, but the second number, whenever I'm giving the 0 also, it's taking, it's giving the 200 code for 0.
Okay, okay. We'll test that here, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, see, in this root file, we wrote this code, right? This is not good practice. Our root file, it will be always sweet and short, okay? The moment if someone will see or someone is going to review your design, okay, by seeing this root file only, they will come to know how good you are into this design, okay? This is your actual third class, right? So here I am going to explain you how to optimize this code, okay? Now 130 lines of the code is there. Instead of 130 lines of code, what I will do, I am going to reduce almost 80 lines of code. Okay, I'll make it, some around 40 to 50 lines of code. But functionality, it should work. See, if I click on addition, try it. Okay, if I click on this send, I may get the output. See, addition is 40, correct? So similarly, after optimizing my code also, it should work. Okay, so, and also we are going to follow some best practices here. So very first thing is, wherever you can see the response, where is the response here? This is the response, right? Here you wrote, right, response. Responses always we can keep it in separate folders and files. So first what I will do, what is this area, this portion, what we will call it?
File browser.
File browser.
File browser. So what is the use of this file browser? So here we are going to create a files and folders. Okay, this is much very where you can easily create this folders and files. How you are going to create a folders and files in Windows? Just right click, new folder, it will come. You can provide the folder name, correct? Here also same way, just click on this plus button, click on new folder. It is asking folder name, you just type examples. Okay, create it. So once you create a folder, inside this folder we have to create a files. Like we will create a folder, right? inside that we will create, audio songs, video songs, some family fix, okay, some function name, so on, so like this, right? So here also what you can do, inside this main folder, if you want to, you can create few more folders. Let me create one more folder, request. This request is for addition, right? Addition hyphen, sorry, just let me write a request, create a folder. So inside this request folder, I can create one file, a new file. So here specification is there, right? Instead of this specification, I can select not this specification, raml 1.0 is there, right? Here I'll click on this and I can select other. Other means by default always it will take JSON. In real time, 99% we are going to deal with the JSON files. Okay, so that's why I'm going to explain in this class JSON. Tomorrow we will see XML files. Okay, now here what I'll do, I'm going to remove this and then I will write this name as addition hyphen request.json. Let me create it. See, the moment I created here, nothing is there. Now I want to keep this request here. So requests are there in the form of query parameters. Okay, this folder we will talk later. Now similarly, I will create one more folder, new folder. Here I'll write name as response. I will create a folder. So inside this response folder, I can create a new file. Here I can select others so that it will come JSON. So now here I'll write file name addition hyphen response.json. Create it. Okay. See, we didn't do anything. What we did, just we created a folder. Inside this folder, we created a file. Okay. In this file, I can keep response. Where is my response? I'll come to root file. So here, this is addition, right? So this is the response. What I'll do, I can copy this and I can delete this. What I will do, under this responses, addition.response, I can paste this. See, the moment I posted here, I got the preview here. You can see. See, now there is no preview, right? The moment I posted here, I may get the preview. That means this is the valid JSON. Okay. Sometimes they may ask you question like this. Okay. How do you validate JSON in your RAML? Okay. So in that case, you have to tell them. First, we can create a folder. Inside that, we will create a file. Okay, with the name .json extension. So then we can paste the code. If you'll get the preview, that is the valid JSON. Or else we can test in online tool. So there is an online tool called jasonlint.com. You can see jasonlint.com. Here I will paste my JSON. I will click on validate JSON. See, now result I got it, valid JSON. Okay, so this is the valid JSON. So here also we got the preview. That means this is the valid JSON. Now what I'll do, I'll keep some comma here. See, I did not get the preview, correct? That means this is not a valid JSON. Suppose if you want to test here also, let me keep it comma. Now, if I click on validate JSON, I may get error. See, error. Why? Because comma is not required for this JSON. We have only one, right? So it simply, clearly it is showing parse error on line number 3, addition is 40. Here it is showing indication. So there it is error. So now what we'll do, we'll come here, we'll remove this and then validate it. We will get the valid JSON. Clear? So now we got the preview. Understood? how to validate a JSON? So we can validate JSON in two ways. One is we can use external online tool, third-party tool that is called JSON-lint. So from there we can test this. Other one is inside this YAML only we can test. We can create a folder. Inside that you can create a file with the .json extension. There you can paste the code. You will get the preview. That means this is the valid JSON. Is it clear or any questions here?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay, perfect. So sometimes they may ask you in the interview, how do you validate your JSON inside the YAML? Okay. Next, once we create this, I'll come back here. So now which method I removed? Addition get method, right? If I click on this get method, try it. If I hit the send button, what is the output I will get? Anyone guess?
Bad request.
Any other answers?
Bracket. Empty bracket.
Very good. We will get an empty array. We will not get the 400. Why? Because 400 means validation error. So we are not, validating anything here. Just click on send. See, we got empty array. Why? Because there is no response. Nothing is there. Okay. I kept my response in the folders. Okay. But there is no, relation for this. So we have to call this. Okay. How to call this? External files. See, this is the interview. Okay. This is the interview question. Just remember and make a note. How do you refer an external file in YAML? Okay. So if you want to refer an external file in YAML, so you just use exclamation mark include. Okay. You have to provide this structure. Where is our file? Our file is located here, right?
Examples, response.
So first, where we need to go? We need to go to the examples. Okay. Now, if you click here, you can see automatically path it will display here. Okay. Examples. So inside this example, where is my file? My file was located under responses, correct? So click on this responses. Then inside this folder, I have a file that is called addition response. Click on it. Okay, this is how you can refer your external file. Now let me test the same application now. See here, I got 200. Addition is 40. Okay, this is how we can refer an external files in the YAML. Clear or any questions?
So one doubt, simply by selecting on example, it will display here.
Yeah, if you write example / exclamation mark include, automatically it will show the complete path. Okay, you just select that, that's it. Again, I'll show you for other methods also. Okay, just give me a moment. This is for addition is over, right? Now for subtraction, what I will do, I'm going to copy this. I will delete this. Next, under this responses, again, I'll click on this plus button, new file. Tell me what I need to select here.
Others.
Where? Here.
YAML 1.0.
Very good. Here, I need to select others. Okay, after that,
Remove the file and put it as
Subtraction.
very good. Subtraction hyphen response.json. Okay, what is the next step? Create it. Here.
Paste it here.
So we got the valid JSON. So that directly we can use. Then, what is the next step?
In root.
Root file.
Root file we have to example hash include.
Very good. Exclamation mark.
Exclamation.
Include.
Examples.
Very good. Examples.
Response.
Response.
Response. Very good.
Abstraction.
You can see here we got.
Representation.
Yes. So now if I come back here, click on this, try it. Okay, let me pass some number. So we got 400 validation. Okay, now if I click on the send button, I got the output. Subtraction is 55. Okay, so this is how we can refer an external file. Understood?
Yes.
Still anyone having any
Yes.
confusion here? Please let me know.
Clear.
Yeah, very good. Very simple. If you want to refer an external file, you have to use the keyword call exclamation mark include, then you have to provide the path. That's it. Okay. Next, what I will do for multiplication also, I'll do same thing. Okay. Can someone tell me how to do this?
Add new file under response.
Okay. Again, I'll come back here. Click on
New
plus button.
New file.
New file.
And
I need to select
Ramo,
others.
other.
So I have to write this. Okay. This procedure, you know, right, how to do this. I can tell you one more way, very simple way. Already we created some JSON files here, right? So you just place a cursor. Once you place a cursor, at the end, you can see 3 vertical dots here.
Yes.
Okay. You just click on these 3 vertical dots. Okay. Duplicate it. This is for multiplication, right? Just remove this.
Multiplication.
Just write this name, duplicate it. Once you duplicate it, whatever you duplicated, same will be there. Just try to delete this and paste the multiplication response. Okay. Now come back to the root file. Here you just write exclamation mark include, then examples.
Copy path of multiplication response JSON, please.
Yeah, that is also we can do that. Okay. So again, if you want to do that, you have to go here, copy path. Okay. You just remove this. You can paste this. Like this also you can do it. This is one more step. Okay. So now directly you can test the multiplication. Post it. These are all optional ones. Click on send. Okay, we got the 200. Okay. Simply we can do like this. Just, you know, duplicate it and you can do that. Next, other way is for this also we can do this. What we will do, let me copy this, delete this, and I can duplicate one more. I will duplicate this. This is division, right? Division hyphen response.json. Click on it, remove the old one, put the, oh my God, I didn't copy it properly. This division, right? Okay, here let me write division. Now I'll delete it. I'll go to here, division. I'll remove this. I can paste division. So I got the preview, valid JSON. Now I will come back to root file. Okay, here division is there, right?
Copy path.
Root, copy path. Simply you just
Paste.
exclamation mark include, then paste it. Okay, This is other way. So this is how we can refer an external files in Raml. Okay. But whatever I did now, this is the actual procedure which we need to follow in the office. Okay. So now I created like this. See, now it is looking good. Example. Okay. So almost I reduced 7 or 8 lines, right? Earlier 129, now 121 lines of code is there. Okay, up to now clear, right? Next. Okay, here we are going to discuss about a new topic. This is a little advanced one. Okay. So if you want to optimize this code, we can use traits. Okay. First of all, what is trait? Let me explain you. Trait is nothing but it is a reusable assets like headers, query params, and as well as responses. Okay. So if you have any reusable things in your API, so what you can do? You can reuse that. Instead of writing multiple times, you can write it in one time and you can call wherever you want by using these traits. Trait, very, very important. Interview, they may ask you. Okay. In Raml, if someone will ask you in the design part, without this, there is no interview question. Okay. Traits. What do you mean by trait? Again, I'm repeating. Trait is nothing but it is a reusable assets like headers, query params, and as well as responses. So if you have any three in your application, you can reuse that. So let me show you something. So you can see query parameter is there, right? Number 1, number 2. I wrote it right. Similarly, for subtraction also we have query parameter number 1, number 2. Here multiplication also number 1, number 2. Correct? Here also division also number 1, number 2. So that's why intentionally I wrote it in all the methods. So instead of writing 4 times, what I will do, I can create a trait. Inside that I can keep my file. Okay. So that I can write only one time and I can call that wherever I want. Understood? So that I can optimize the code. Understood or still any questions here?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, let me show you, let me open that PPT so that I can show you traits. Okay, you can see here traits. Trait is nothing but it is a reusable component like headers, query params, and responses. Okay, if you have any 3 of these in your API, you can reuse it. What we have? Multiple, we can repeat, right? Multiple times in our API query param so that we can apply traits now. Okay. So now, so first, if you want to create these traits, if you want to apply traits, what you can do? First, you just create a folder. Just now we create a right example folder. Similarly, you can create a trait folder, create a file inside the trait folder. Okay. So you have to select trait over there. Guys, go on mute. I'm getting little background noise. Okay. Now I'll go back here. So first I will create a folder. Click on file, plus button, new folder. I can write traits. I will create it. So insert this traits, what I can do, I'll click on this plus, new file. So here specification is there, right? Instead of this specification, I can select trait now. Okay. Trait.raml is there. So if you want to, you can keep the same name or you can change this name. Okay. So let me create it. So the moment I created trait.raml, I got this file. Okay. Now, whatever I have reusable code, I can paste it over here. Say in my main root file, see now addition is there, right? If I click on this get method, if I scroll down, I can see number 1, number 2 here, right? Query params I'm passing, right? So here what I'll do, I'm going to remove this. Copy this, delete it. See now what will happen? If I go back here, summary, if I click on this get method, if I scroll down, I could not see number 1, number 2. Why? Because just now I removed, right? So now what I'll do, I'll go to the trade file, I can paste this. See, sometimes while copy pasting, if you miss something indentation, you may get error. Okay. Now there is no error. It is good. I'll come back to root file. Just now I pasted, right? So now what I will do, I want to call that trade file. Once we declare the trades, okay, we have to call that. See, create a trade folder. This is done. Create a file inside this folder. This is also done. Keep the reusable code in the trade file. I already kept a reusable code. Come to the root file and declare trades globally. Okay, if you want to declare this trades globally, okay, so you just come back here. So wherever you can see resource path, above that we can call it as global. Okay, now I'll come back here. I am writing TR. See, it is displaying trades. Click on it. So here we have to create a one variable. Okay, what is variable? Anyone having any idea?
Variable is nothing but declaration for short form.
Okay.
Calling another complete hive of that.
Okay, variable is nothing but it is a name given to the memory location where the data value will be stored. Okay, what I will do, simply I'm going to write, okay, here I'm using query parameters, right? See, simply I'm writing query. This is the variable name. Now we have to refer that file. Where is my file is located?
Trades data.
Exclamation mark include. Where is my trade file? Here.
Here.
How can you do this?
Go down in the
Click on the dotted and copy path.
Copy path. This is easy way.
yes.
Okay, you just come back here and paste it. See, my file is here. So directly what you can do, directly go to the trades folder, you can call this. So this is how I declared globally. Now I want to call this trade file. See, the moment I declared global also, I may not get here. See, if I scroll down, I didn't see anywhere number 1, number 2, correct? So now we have to call these trades. Very, very important. How to call trades? Interview question they may ask you. So if you want to call these trades, you have to use the is keyword. So under this method, you have to call this. Hit enter. Just type I, it will come is keyword. Okay. So here it is expecting something.
Right.
Here we have to provide this variable name. Just type first letter, it will come. Query. Okay. Now what I will do, I'm going to test this again. If I click on this get method, see, now you can see number 1, number 2. Understood? So this is how we can refer this file. Next, I can go with the subtraction. I can click on delete. I could see number 1, number 2. What I will do in the subtraction, I'm going to delete this area. Okay. Now, so I will call this trade file. how to call this?
Is.
Is keyword.
Is keyword.
Click on it, right? Query. Simply, that's it. Next, similarly, I can remove for other methods as well. Okay, I will delete it. Enter. I can call is keyword. I will write query. Okay. Next, what I will do? Let me remove this as enter. Is keyword. Call that one. Query. Done. See now, how many lines of code I reduced? 29. Okay. Still, I am not happy with my code. I told you, right? Our root file will be as much as you can optimize this. Understood? So, what is trait I told you?
Reusable of assets or components.
Reusable assets. Okay, what are that assets?
Headers, query parameters,
Error responses.
responses.
Okay, query parameters, headers, and as well as error responses. We don't have any headers, right? We didn't discuss the topic as well. Okay, in future we will discuss that headers, but we have some error responses, right? You can see 404 here, 404 400, 404 400, 404 400. Same I kept in all the places. Here we missed 400, right? Let me keep it as this. Okay. See why I got error? Can someone tell me? See, I got one error here. In the project also it is showing error.
Sir, 400.
400 is fine, right? What happened to this 400?
Sir,
Indentation.
Very good. So here there is a little space. See now error gone. See here what you need to learn, only indentation. Okay. See now 404 400, 400 404. Okay. It is repeating multiple times, right? So what I can do, this error responses I can kept in the sides. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm going to copy this and I will delete this. Okay. So now I'll come to trait file. Guys, go on mute. Okay. So these are responses, right? Just write RE, it will display responses. Under this, you can paste this. See, now I got again error. What happened?
So
400 indentation.
400.
Indentation error, sir.
Be below 404.
Okay, this we need to move towards left side. See, whatever you want to move left side or right side, select that entire thing. Use Shift tab. If you use Shift tab, what will happen? It will move towards the left side. Okay. If you use only tab, it will move right side. See, now it is moving right side. If I hit a tab, okay. Now, if you want to move towards left, use Shift tab. Okay. So now this is also, it is not in a proper place. So this I move to left or right?
Left.
So if I want to move left, what I want to use?
Shift tab.
Very good. Shift tab. See now there is no error. It should be proper alignment. Like this, you have to set up this. Okay. Now, so what I will do, I want to show you right where you can see this error codes. Let me copy, delete this. So I'll go to root file. So for addition, right? If I click on this get method, if I scroll down, I could see only 200. I'm not able to see 400, 404, correct? Guys, go on mute. Nagaraj and Bharat. Okay, thank you. See here, I didn't find any 400 on 404. But if I come back to other subtractions and all, I could see 400, 404, correct? For this, I don't have. Why? Because just now I deleted it. Now what I'll do, I'll go to this root file. I can paste this. Now, if I go there, if I click on this get method, if I scroll down, I could see 400, 404. I did not call this right error response, but still it is showing. How?
But you called it in the trial.
Because I already called this straight here, right? So that's why you don't want to call again and again. You have to call only once, it will understand. Okay. So similarly, what I will do, I'm going to remove this. Okay. Let me remove for all other methods. Okay. Now I'll go back. So I can test any one post method. See, I could see 400, 404. Okay. So if I click on multiplication, post method 400, 404. Like this, if you test any method, okay, it will work fine. Click on post method, try it, send it, you will get the output. See, now your application is working. Earlier, how many lines of code was there? 129.
130.
130, 129.
Yeah. So now you can see 49. As I promised, I reduced 80 lines of code, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is how you can optimize the code. But still, I'm not happy with this. Let me try. Still, how many lines I can optimize this? See here, I'm calling traits, right? So I call this query right here. So instead of that, what I will do simply, in one line also, I can use like this. See, division, right? Let me test this division. Post method, try it, send it. See, displayed division is 444. Okay, like this. Let me write in single line. Okay. Here also I can do the same stuff. Query. So I can save one line of code. Like this, total 4 lines I can save it. Okay. See now 44. Let me make it as 40. Okay. Now so it consists of 41 lines. Still, can I reduce my code? Yes. See here you can see application JSON, application JSON, application JSON, application JSON. 4 times I wrote, right? Instead of that, what I will do directly, I can write it over here. Media type, application JSON. Okay. See here I mentioned, right? Let me remove here. Okay. See here also HTTP, HTTPS, I wrote in 2 lines, right? What I can do, I will write in 1 line. Okay. So now if we scroll down, see how many lines of code was there? 36. Okay, almost we reduce so many lines of code. Okay, if you implement these traits, what will happen? Your root file, it will be always sweet and short. Okay, so when you want to go with the traits, so sometimes directly they won't ask you in interview. Okay, what is trait? What is the use of trait? No one will ask you directly like this. Okay, sometimes they may ask you when, in which scenario you are going to implement traits in your project. Question they may ask you like this. So what would be your answer?
Reusable code we can add into traits.
Yeah, if we have any reusable components like headers, query params, and as well as responses, you can go with the traits. Like this, you have to answer to them. Okay. Clear?
We
or
can
not?
also minimize the 200 code also, right? It's repeating the response 200.
No. This is the basic syntax. You should not, optimize this. See, 200 is okay. I agree with this. But example, what inside this kept, that response is different, right?
Okay.
Here you are getting division. Here you are getting multiplication. Here subtraction. So
Purpose is different.
Trait means it could be same. So if you notice here, if I open this trait file, 40400 for each and every endpoint, I kept only this, right? So that's why I use like this. Say suppose maybe tomorrow, what will happen for this addition? You have a error codes 400, 404, 500. Okay. So in this scenario, you should not you should not apply traits to this. Why? Because you got 500 extra, right? You should not reuse that. You have to keep it as it is. Why?
If
because
same functionality, then only we need to use it.
Correct. Very good. If you have any reusable or repeatable things, you can reuse that. Clear? Or any questions?
But in that case, we can create one more file, right?
No. See, I will tell you how it works. See, you have 4 endpoints here. Imagine addition, subtraction. For addition, you have 400, 404, 500. For subtraction, if you have 400, 404, 500. Then for these 2 endpoints, you can create one trait. Okay. For remaining 2, if you have only 500, so what you can do? You can create one more separate trait and you can call that. But always it should be reusable. Then only you can go with the traits. Understood?
Okay. And one more question here, we have the response is 200, right? So instead of having the multiple results, let's say I have the example like the result is successful. So in that case, I can reusable, right? This component 200.
No, 200 different response, right? You have.
No. In case I have the same response.
In case if you have same, so you don't want to write again. You can kept in one place and you can call it. That's it.
So until we have the division, post, and is query. So we don't have the responses, right? So I mean, let's say the response is same for all the resource path.
See, suppose if you have subtraction response here, if you want to use same file, you can refer. That's it. You don't want to create one more file.
No, I'm talking about the traits. Okay, so let's say here we are having the responses 400 and 404. In all the resource paths, it's same. That's the reason we have created the one trait because it's a reusable component, right?
Correct.
The similar way, I have the 200 response code for all resources. The result is same. I mean,
it will be not like this, okay, in the real time. So if you take anything, API will call
in
differently.
case. Yeah, I understand. So it's maybe
Yeah, in case if it will be same, you can use, no problem.
So in that case, still we have to write like division, post, and is query. That's right. It works, right?
Yes, it will work for you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the question.
Okay.
I have one question.
Yeah, go on.
If at all the values in the traits, like if you said 400 error responses traits, if that values are different, like number, integer, and so on. So in that scenario, how does it works?
No, you should not implement traits. If
Okay.
everything it will be same, then only you can go with the traits.
How about the example and
even see example that is optional. Even if description will be changed, you should not use. Why? Because it is not same, right? If it is everything same, then only you have to implement it. If something is different, don't go with this. Okay, you have to implement as it is.
What is the difference between example and examples?
Sorry?
Example and examples.
Example, like, here we are just, if you want to refer any external files. Examples is the just folder name. Here you can give anything. Okay.
No, so here we have the example, right? So like that we have to give multiple examples. What, parameter we have to use, example or examples?
Multiple parameter means? I didn't get your question.
Multiple, let's say multiple examples. So here we have only one example for this, right? Let's say we have the multiple examples. So how can we call it?
Multiple examples in one particular place?
Yeah.
I mean, like you are saying, like you kept, okay, these are the responses. You want to call all in one place.
Yeah.
Response is completely different, right? In which scenario you are going to use? We never ever, call different files in the same example.
Okay, here we have the intelligence, right? So there I could see, example and examples.
Yeah, that I will cover you in the coming classes.
Okay. No, that is okay.
Okay. But in one file, you should not call multiple files. Just give me a minute. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'll be back. Okay, guys. Any other questions?
Sir, I have missed class on Jan 4th that you did not update in classroom. You gave some link in WhatsApp.
Yeah. That and all. Okay, just hold on.
I can't access that video.
1 second, hold on. See here, I posted demo. Demo, is it working?
Yes, sir.
Let me check. I think. Okay, it is working. What is this? Who uploaded this? Okay, guys, here. Okay. I hope 51 students got a mail.
Sir, I think I'm not included.
One second. Subhan, you didn't accept still. Shashank also not yet accepted. Jagadish, Gayatri, not yet accepted. Okay, today I hope one or two joined, right? New students.
Sure, you didn't add me in that group actually. You
Sandeep,
previously added, I don't know. Yeah.
can you tell me your mail ID?
Sandeep,
You can post me in the chat. Sorry, you can post me in the group. Sorry, not group, here in the chat box.
Sir, even my mail is not included. I'll post it in chat box.
Yeah, please post it. So Harish, okay, today he joined. Let me add him.
Sir, regarding my exam.
Yeah, I will check. Just give me a minute. Others go on mute. Still, I'm getting some background noise. Yeah, now fine. Okay. Here 58 I added. Harish, I added here. Okay. So now here, hold on. Okay, Harish, just now I invited you. You may get one mail. You just join that mail so that you can access all the classroom videos. Interview questions, everything I posted here. Okay, you can access that. And the previous videos also, it will be there here.
Okay, sir.
First 3 are the demos, and the class 1 I started, class 2, then today class 3 started. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I think class 4 we started. If you have any questions in previous classes, you just practice it and ping me. I can help you.
Okay, sir.
You can ask in group. Anyone can help you. Many people are, helping. Okay, this is one. Next, B Venkatesh 786. I think this I already added. I hope. Let me find out here. Okay, not yet added. Okay. Venkatesh, yours is done. Next, Sandeep. Come on, see. See, already I added, right? Sandeep, you can see here. Number 13 I added.
That is different.
You added before, but I think you changed again class, right? I'm not sure.
Not before. This is the most recent one.
No, but see, before I used to have that access, but later I don't know whether you removed or not.
Now you
But
can
yeah,
test
right
it.
now, right now I'm able to access. I just got an email from you.
Okay. Fine. Next. Nagaraja 236. Okay. This is your first class, right, Nagaraja?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I added you. Okay. Others? Anyone still facing some issue? Srikanth, already your mail. Guys, why you guys are keep on posting? Srikanth 271. Already it was there. See, Srikanth already it was there. Kalyani, yours also is there, I guess.
Sir, in this list, my name is there, but what I'm telling is on Jan 4th, I missed one class that you didn't add in classroom. It is about MuleSoft certification. I think that video link you posted in group, and I could not open that link. I could not access that.
1 second, hold on.
For me also same problem, sir.
MCD level 1, right? Exam. See,
Yes,
this is
sir.
working, right? Just now I played. I kept in private. Hold on.
Yeah.
No. 1 second. See, if you come back here, look on these videos. Guys, go on mute.
You shared through YouTube. Sure.
Yes. Link
Directly.
I shared. Yeah, what I'm trying.
Directly got the mail.
How to enroll? Okay, I made it as a private. Let me make it as public. Can you check now? Now you can access.
Okay, sir. Let me check.
Okay.
Yeah, Kishore, here in traits. So query parameters number 1, number 2. So if you make it, it is a false defaultly.
Yeah. Let me come back to that. Yeah. So this is mocking, right? So you can give anything, it will accept. Kallavi. Hold on, just give me 2 minutes. Let me finish this. Okay, I hope everyone got access. Pallavi, just now I gave access to you. So it was there, your mail ID. Vishnu, are you there?
Kishore, one thing, can you please check Srikanth271989@gmail.com here? Can you search here? I don't think he's here.
No, here we don't have option to search. You can see your name.
Whether you can, Srikanth, if you see Srikanth, is there any Srikanth here? I don't see any. Because that is what, previously we have access, but later on, I don't know.
You are not there here, you can see.
I am there, but Srikanth is my brother, he is not here. I don't see his name.
Sasank. Harish. Srikanth 281, that is the mail ID, right?
271989 at
Ah.
Gmail.
Okay, let me go back. See, could not invite the student. Already it was there, I think. Ask him to recheck, okay? Can you
Okay,
see my
sure.
screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Could not invite a student. Why? Because already he is having. That's why it is not allowing duplicates.
Okay, but if I don't see here in people's list, that's
Check
what.
his name, display name. So display
name
might be
Srikanth
different sometimes.
I don't know what the name he kept, okay?
Okay. Even I opened his mail ID, that's what. Okay, anyway, I'll check again once again.
See, again I posted, still it is not taking. That means already it was there, okay?
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, someone is asking something.
So, sir, my exam, I am not able to get the checkbox in the walkthrough. Morning, I was suggested to wait. If the statement says to wait for 25 minutes, I have to wait for 25 minutes. I tried, but I'm not getting. Can I share my screen?
Kirti, right? Hold on. I'll make you host. Yeah. You can share your screen now. You can share your screen now.
So, able to see my screen?
Yeah. Yesterday you said you got all the tick marks, but so many are there. You did not get the tick marks.
Videos I am able to get the tick marks, but through this walkthrough, I am not able to get. So this
See, walkthrough. Wait, hold on. Go up. Can you go up? Yeah. Hold. Wait. Here, what they mentioned, use the mocking survey to test an API 5 to 20 minutes. Okay, what you have to do, you just click on that. So click on next up to 6 of 6. Don't go, stay there. Yeah. Click on 4, 5, wait, 6 of 6, wait. Okay, click on 6 of 6. Okay, then you have to stay in this page more than 5 minutes. Okay, then only will get the tick mark. Understood? If you go other tabs, you will not get. That's why I clearly mentioned many times.
And the internet also should be stable.
One more thing is like if we go into Zoom or some other screen, will that also won't work?
No, won't work. You have to stay in the same page.
Okay.
Then only we'll get it.
In video, we can get to another tab, no?
In video, you can go to other tabs.
Okay.
Here, one quick clarification needed, sure.
Yeah, go on.
Is that like practice exam questions? I'm searching in Google. So all the answers I got, but is it the correct answers? I need a
some may be correct, some may be wrong.
So by going with those answers, I got like different results actually.
That's what I'm saying.
I got 39 score.
See, if you know what is straight means, you can write one definition. I may write different definition. Some other guy, he may write different definition. Okay. All questions, whatever you are getting, questions and answers, Google is not correct.
Okay.
So one more doubt. I have completed practice exam, so there is no need to do it again.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
But if I go to this page, it is saying start practice test. So
No, it's not like that. There you got the tick mark, right?
Yes.
You just leave it. That part is completed. Okay. If you get tick marks for each and everything, then only you will get the voucher, or else you will not get the voucher. Understood?
Yes, okay, sir.
Okay, yeah, don't go other tabs, other pages. You have to stay same page. Okay. See, now you got the tick mark.
Okay, sir.
Okay, like this you can finish remaining.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Risha, today in today's class, in traits, defaultly the numbers are true. So if we make it false, even the scenario will be same. So while using traits.
See, by default, if you mention required true, okay, by default internally it will treat it as true.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't mention also, by default it may take true only.
Yeah, true only. If we make it false, so will
that
be
is
the
optional.
same
You can
scenario?
pass or not. That is your wish.
Okay. So traits like functionality will be the same. So
Same.
yeah.
Yeah, that will be
Thank
same.
you.
Okay.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes.
Is that the folder name should be, I mean, like that? I mean, trace and example response. Sir, we
Yes,
can change,
because you
or we
need
can
to.
change.
You can change if you keep your name also.
Okay.
But there is no meaning, right? If you keep your name, if you are using trait, if you write
No.
trait,
What I'm saying is based on project, we can change the names, right?
see, wherever you go, anywhere in the world, trait means same trait only. Okay.
Okay.
If you keep trait, easily identify, right? If you keep your name, if I see your API, I cannot understand, right? Did you got my question?
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. If you mention instead of traits, if you mention Sagar also, it will work. Okay. But the moment I see what is this Sagar, I will think. If you mention MuleSoft, by seeing that, okay, trait, he implemented reusable thing. So by seeing that, I will come to know. Understood? Other developers, they can understand very easily.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Okay. But if you give other name also, it will work. It won't throw any error. Okay, guys, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to.
I have a question, right? So regarding that,
One second. Kirti, can you make me host? Kirti, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Click on participants. You can see MuleSoft faculty name. If you place a cursor, you will get more option. There, make host option is there. Okay, very good.
Hi Kishore, I have a doubt. I have cleared all the modules and even the practice exam was clear, but still it is showing as 99%.
I think you missed something, some tick mark you missed somewhere. You just recheck that.
Okay.
Somewhere you missed one thing.
But it is throwing an error like survey is not available as number of allowed attempts are over. Contact instructor to get access.
We'll see. I think you are asking something different. Okay, yeah, someone is asking something here.
Yeah, here we have the number 1, number 2, right? So here we have taken the integer, right? For addition, if we give the 0, it's passing the bad request. But if I give the 0 to multiplication, it's taking and it giving the 200 code.
See, for multiplication, what you gave. Let me open this mine. Let me click on this post. See here, I gave 2 and 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you give someone 0, can you give the 0? 0, 0 and try it?
I think I gave example. So hold on.
Not in traits.
So let me remove this example here. Okay. Now, if I come back here, multiplication, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it. If I give 0, 0.
0, yeah.
See? Bad request.
Can I share my screen? Can I share my screen and show?
Naveen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which method you used?
Okay. It differ based on the method also? I mean,
yes.
I think I have to use different delete post method only.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Can you see my screen?
No, not it. You can share now.
Yeah. I'm sharing.
Okay, now it is open.
So this is multiplication. So I'm taking first number integer and the required is false. The second number taking integer and required is true.
Okay.
And post method.
Click on that edit spec. Top green color is there, right? Edit spec. You just click on that. Click on multiplication. What you are doing? No, click on the above one. Above one. Yeah. Click on it.
So this is optional. This is the number 2 I'm passing. First time.
Okay.
It's 200, right?
Oh. You're getting same, right?
Yeah.
Then?
So, but addition, if I pass the 0, 0, it's not, it's giving the bar request, right? So
See, other number you can give true. Then let's try it. See?
No, you need to enter value first. 0,
no, that's okay.
that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
just
0.
displaying as an example.
No, you got it
0
right.
is an example.
No, that is fine. So in this case, you are saying that if both the numbers are true, then we should give the more, I mean, the number which shouldn't be 0. I mean, so 1, 2, 3, some number.
Yes, yes.
So if it is optional, even the first number is optional, then
It will not understand the second number what it should take. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Okay, guys, others, any questions? Someone is asking. Sai Bhavya, right?
Yes, Kishore.
Okay, Naveen, can you make her host, Sai Bhavya? So click on her name. You can see more option, make host. Guys, we have 7 minutes time. I have to join another meeting.
I have missed one intro part that I have completed now, but still the voucher did not reflect.
Let me, you just share your screen.
Okay. I have completed fundamentals. Yeah.
You got it right. You got the voucher.
Just now it reflected.
That's what I'm saying. You have to recheck everything. Like if you miss something also, you will not get the error.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks, all. We'll catch up tomorrow.
Kishore, can you, when you free?
Yeah, you can call me now.
Okay.
Okay.
You can invent again.
Sorry?
Hello.
Yes.
You can invite me again. The request was not came to my mail.
You can check somewhere in spam or junk.
My mail was full. No only I was deleted all messages.
Nagaraja, right?
Yes.
Guys, others go on mute. Done.
Okay, thank you. No, that was good.
Okay. Did you got the mail?
Yes, yes, came.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks all. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.